everyone, my name is Megan Carlson and I am a junior here at the University of Northern Iowa. I am studying math teaching and getting my endorsement in computer science. Today I have the amazing opportunity of showing you around campus. So we're going to start and we're going to head off on our tour. So here we are at the Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center, also known as the GB PAC. This is where our orchestras, our choirs will come and perform here in this building. We also have the amazing opportunity to have important people come speak here, like Michelle Obama has spoken here. The Blumen Group has performed here. Broadway musicals. So it's a great place for students to come watch amazing shows right here at the University of Northern Iowa.
Bionda di capelli e bella come tutti I giorni. Spegni gli abbaglianti quei tuoi occhi troppo forti.
So Rad Library is one of the coolest buildings on campus in my opinion. There's so much that we can do here. Over here is the service desk where you can rent out a bike when it's nice and warm out in the spring and fall. You can rent out a laptop charger or even a laptop. So we just got out of the Rad Library and as you can see behind us is the Campanile. The Campanile is one of my favorite structures on campus. So there's a fun tradition actually here at UNI called Campaniling. On the Friday of homecoming, everyone comes out here and at midnight, everyone has to kiss a significant other or kiss someone. If you don't have somebody to kiss, you can get a little Hershey's Kiss. But instead, if you don't participate in Campaniling at least one time, on the day of your graduation, you'll walk below this and a brick will fall on your head. So everyone has to do Campaniling at least one time. But as you can clearly see, there are no bricks missing. So we just got to the WRC, which is the Wellness and Recreation Center. This is the best place to come if you have a little too much energy or if you just want to come hang out, play some sports, and have some fun.
Hi, so my name is Sheikh Bali. I'm a graduate student here. I'm from Mali. I'm majoring in MBA, Masters in Business Administration, and Exercise Science. Here it's the Dome, but we'll show you more, so come around. Today is a pretty lucky day. We're with our UNI football coach.
I'm Mark Farley. I'm the head football coach here at the University of Northern Iowa. And I just wanted to get online here and offer you the opportunity to come to the University of Northern Iowa. And it's just a good fit for the person that wants to really do a great job academically, live in a safe place, and you would be welcome here. For somebody that's looking for the right place, we hope this is the right place for you.
That being said, you're welcome. Thanks, Coach.
You bet. Thank you.
So we're here in the sport performance department. And as a grad student and undergrad, you get to have your office. So you get to work with the soccer team, you get to work with the football team.
So we've just entered Kurse Business Building. This is where all the business majors are held. And here is probably my favorite part of the building. This is the Hall of Flags, and so it has a flag for every international student that we have on campus. And so it's just a great way to represent everyone that contributes to UNI and all the great people that we have here. UNI has an amazing business program, and so it's a great place for students to come, hang out. There's a lounge specific for business students, and so it's just really a place where they belong and can have classes.
Hi guys, so my name is Gavik Kurupu. I am a graphic technology and business administrations major. Here we are at the robotics lab that was donated to the University of Northern Iowa in 2019 by the Roy J. Carver Charitable Trust in Iowa. This is another workshop area. We have a couple printers, a laminator. You can learn a lot about professional photography, videography. We have some of the best professors, I would say. I am the campus Coca-Cola ambassador, so most of my content that I create, I learned from my professors here who teach me imaging. So we had a recent UNI alumni event, and we made bells that went along with the bells that went up the campanile, and this was the product that was made from that. This is a fault, but this was the basic design that was molded from our campus itself. This is our laser engraving machine. We basically have the ability to laser wood or metal, where you get a design like that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and UNI is amazing.
So here we are in the Botanical Center. This is a great place to come hang out in the nice and warm. Especially in the Iowa winters, it can be a little chilly out, but when you come in the greenhouse, it's always a nice 70 degrees. We have tropical climates, we have desert climates, so it's just a great place to come hang out. So this is Wright Hall. This is this is most definitely my favorite building on campus. As a math teaching major, I spend most of my time in here. I literally spend, I think, at least 12 hours a week here. So it really is like a second home to me. So this is what one of the largest math classes on campus looks like. Most of our classes only hold about 30, 40 students. This one can probably hold about 70 students, so this would be any general math class. I'm in classes that are only about 15 students. We really get to know our teachers, and they really want us to become better communicators, become better mathematicians, and it's just a family, and they really do care about us here at UNI. In front of us, we have Sabin Hall, which hosts the ologies, so criminology, sociology, psychology. So we'll head inside and show this building. One of the amazing parts about being a student at UNI is you do truly make a difference here, and you really do make a lasting impact. As you look at the floor, you can see that it's made out of white and black materials. This is actually recycled chalkboards and whiteboards. A student made this. Over here, we have the ITTC, which is the Innovative Technology Teaching Center. And one of the great opportunities that the ITTC has is that it will fix your computers free of charge. The only thing that you'd have to pay for is if parts need to be replaced, which is a really great opportunity as a broke college student. So I always find that very nice. So here we are back at Rod Library, and that's wrapped up our campus tour. I wanted to thank you all for coming along.
Hi guys, so you all just finished your campus tour, and now we're gonna go check out some really cool places at the McCullum Hall, the Rod Library. I hope you guys enjoy. Come along. One fact about the library at UNI is like the level of quietness changes as you go up. So the first floor, you can kind of be a little, you can have a talk with your friends and stuff. You go higher, you have to be quiet, and then the third floor is pure silence, where you can really focus on your studies and stuff, and you can really get into your academics. I don't know why he's here, but we love him, and I call him Simba.
here we are in the biology department. And then in this very lab here, we have the Cadaver cadaver. We are pretty lucky to have this lab here. It's a very different experience to have this cadaver. Let's check it out.
Four. We have four. We're the first university anywhere to have the Generation 3 cadavers. UNI was an early adopter of synthetic cadavers.
They weigh about 140 pounds, so they're heavy.
When tissues are preserved, so you don't get that feeling of like if you pull on something, what happens. Students are going to go through here and try to just study those things. They've looked at them in their book, they've looked at pictures, but it's different to be able to, you know, pick it up and move it to the side and see what's underneath it.
There's a system, there's always a system of conversational gears, relational distance. A cog engages with another cog and motion results.
So we're going downstairs right now to check out some of the animals that we have in the biology department. We don't have a zoo nearby, but I would say that that's one of the closest one to a zoo. So let's check it out and see.
We could change the world, turn it on its head, collect what's left and then.
This is Steve, after Steve Irwin.
Turn it on its head, collect what's left and then. Recommend, there's a whole world in my heart, a sky of waves, a sea of stars.
Don't bite me. No, you.
And if I let you cross enough to see everything there is to see, stay where you are.
So here we are back at Rod Library, and that's wrapped up our campus tour. I wanted to thank you all for coming along on this journey for me. And before I head out, I wanted to just say a few reasons why I chose UNI, because it felt like a community. It was a smaller campus and it was very condensed and it just feels like home. It's so beautiful in the fall with all the leaves changing, and then in the spring it's gorgeous with all the flowers blooming. UNI really made me feel at home with the professors who get to know you, who play games with you in the math lounge, and it just felt like a place where I belonged, and so that's why I chose UNI.
Turn it on its head, collect what's left and then.